Okay, Kesh. Oh, the rich one. What is the problem? I want to know. Which people carry and come? That's the wine. That's the wine. This is just, I'll tell you white. That's the wine. That is it. There's good swimmers who can swim. Nobody swim for what? Swim what? Jesus going to village. I don't want I take him up for you. I don't see him at the same. You are talking. This water is it too deep that the person is gone. The person I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of so this is the wine now is calling on. This is bad. So all these things are new. And the Enugu state government is already the bill now is in the House of Assembly to stop these things. Yesterday, God presented the bill now in the House of Assembly. Peter Mbede got it in now.
Alright, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. You don't share for the obodo. The information will drop from my table, the video where we say you just watch now, and as the one we carry one boy like that go for string, say make they go do sacrifice for the boy, say ndị mmiri they disturb the boy. People from Igbo descent, Yoruba, and the rest of them will understand these things I'm talking about. Going to the stream with somebody, you know, in order to appease the river goddess or gods. I don't know. Not part of that kind of thing. But something significant happened at that stream. What happened there was that as the woman was appeasing the river gods, the guy in question drowned inside the river and could not come out again. And that was why you saw people circled there. And the woman was doing her enchanting, her exorcism, and the rest of them to help the the boy come out from the river. Instead of them looking for a diver who will help this boy, because according to the information, the guy slipped and fell inside the water and could not come back again. The woman stood there, still doing her enchantment. According to them, they say that it's the river goddess that, dragged the boy inside and he is holding the boy there. The question is, it is already 3 minutes. Uh, how how is he supposed to? How is he going to maintain breath? Of course, you know that a normal human being cannot last more than even it will be even hard for you to last more than 3 minutes. 3 minutes is even too big for you to last in the water. And this boy has been there for more than 3 minutes and nothing has happened. No diver is there to help him out. Probably he has been carried away by the river, and the people are still believing that the river god the Ezenwine, the native doctor that went with her, will be able to come out. Will be able to make her to come out, and that is why we saw people there all surrounding her, the woman, to make sure that the guy is brought out of that river. A lot is happening these days, and all these things. I wonder uh, uh, why he all these things are happening right in Enugu State. There was something also that happened in Enugu State. One pastor Chinedu Ezedike, a Sabbatarian, is Church of the Synagogue of All Nations, that happened in Enugu, where this man was caught, where he pied 3 siblings, I mean 4 siblings, born from the same mother. He did this thing, and it happens that people found out, and his churches, his houses, and everything he had was demolished. But there was one significant thing that was found in that man's house. He built a house that has no door, no window. So people were, when these things started happening, people were curious to know what is even in this house that has no door, that has no window. It happens that the house is housing a water well, a water pit that is more than 20 feet, or let's say 20 feet or thereabout, with a ladder that went inside this water. So nobody knows how this man climbs inside into that water, and nobody knows what this man does inside the water. So the people of the village has gathered together to make sure that they suck out the water that is in that pit, to be able to know if there is anything underneath that pit. My people, things are happening. Things are happening in this nation, and all these SN1, all these churches, all these churches that we don't know. Please, if you are going to a church, make sure that you know the foundation of that church, because these days a lot of people are hungry. People want to eat, and a lot of complaints has been coming. People he collected 4 million to heal them cancer. People he collected 11 million to heal them. All these things, this man extorted a lot of people, and now they are opening up to speak. But the question I want to ask is that what happened? Why this thing had not happened? Like, why he was not, before he was caught with those 4 siblings? Why didn't they speak up? Nobody spoke up. Everybody kept mute. Does it mean that they were under her bondage? They were under his charm, under his bondage, that they could not open their mouth and speak up for themselves. Ndị nwe m, ihe na-eme n'obodo. But the question is, nke onye na-eje, nya nwere ebe ọ na-eje. Anywhere you are going, know where you are going, because the days is becoming evil. The other day, it was the issue of Ezani. The next one is the issue of Ezedike. And the current one I just brought to you now is the issue of the Ezewanya that took somebody to the river to perform ritual, and the person drowned inside the river. And according to them, they say that normally all these Aboki people, iron condemn, usually go to that river to wash their iron and the rest of them. But as it is now, on this very day, it was a different case. Alright, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain on this particular edition. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first who will collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you immensely. Bless your family and your people and everyone around you. Thank you. God bless you.